Alright guys, welcome back to 2K25, and we're going to be doing another career mode. I was going to do TGC tours, but the entire ranked tours and online societies are all, I guess, bugged or something because there's nothing up. But yeah, we're skipping those. I guess we'll just set another. Oh no. Set another one of those. They don't matter. I'm doing the Midwest Legacy Invitational. I think this one at Georgetown Island Golf Club. I think this one is. Proceed to event. Okay. I think this is a 4-rounder, and if it is right now, I only have time for 2 rounds, so I'll probably just splice the other 2 in with it.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time for the first round of the Legacy Invitational. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. We've got an exciting day on tap and can't wait to bring you all the drama from the tour this week.
That was a big open.
Okay, that'll play.
It worked out.
Second shot here at 1.
Oh man, if this lag though can persist, I might not be playing.
Okay.
It drove me crazy last time I played career
What a
mode.
great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
I wasn't that
Always
great.
like the aggressive play,
very
going
far
for it
away.
in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
All right, Henny, what do you see here?
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
Well, it's part of the century,
And
I
it goes
guess.
in. What a putt right there.
Nothing like setting the tone
Oh.
early for the rest of the day with that opening eagle. What a start.
What a putt.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. Our featured
Hey, there we go. There's
tied
the
for
45-foot
fourth place.
one. Did we get the 50 or is that not 50?
And now to the par 3
No,
second.
I guess that wasn't 50. Damn
Nice
it.
hole, the last one, coming off that eagle. Let's see what's in store for us now.
Little pull, but that should be okay. Yeah, it goes
Going
right
with
towards the
pitching
hole.
wedge here.
And just keeps going.
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing wrong with that shot right there.
Right.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt is breaking right to left.
Oh, pushed it. Yep.
That nearly went in
Or
for
open.
birdie. A par putt and moving on to the next. As we move
Had
on
that
to
one
the next
open
hole, we
quite
take
a bit.
quick peek at the leaderboard, and he is in a tie for 4th.
Oh my god. I'm feeling a little weird right now, but it's working out.
All right, Henny, what does this look like?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
This is on a fantastic line. That's a great approach shot.
I
to this
might,
third green.
based on
Now a
like
birdie putt coming up.
And a
How-
fantastic look upcoming.
Time for the
I've been
tee shot on
swinging
this
it
par 4
on
hole.
like TGC and everything. Let's see.
Awesome stuff.
I'm getting good downswings here,
Now
but
3 under
I
par.
have so many pulls. I might have to say, I might have
No
to
doubt about the
respec
club
and do a
selection
little
there.
bit more
That was the right
into
play.
what is it,
Birdie
contact.
putt coming up. This could be a big one.
Um,
Ooh, what a putt.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead.
Teeing off here at the 5th.
down
In good
6.
form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
Yeah, or swing path. Okay, so I need a
Needs
little
this
bit
to
more in
kick a bit
swing
left.
path, I think.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. Yeah, good mid-range putt this one. Right on 17 feet.
This
Ooh.
is for birdie.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is a
that
big
open
bending putt.
hurt me. both par
Up the standings
threes.
now, and our featured player is in second spot, just behind Lydia Ko. The sixth is a par 4. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Playing from around 110 yards out.
All
Just a
right.
couple back from our leader.
Wow, that slope really
Nicely
took it to the
played.
right. I didn't think we were on nearly
15
that
to the
much.
cup. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And that will take him to 5 under.
Time now for a par 5.
Ah,
the seventh.
that was open as well, but pulled, so it works out.
Ooh, absolutely
Getting really lucky with
unleashed it.
the tee shots on these open pulls and all that. Let's just go with this. This is bunker.
3-iron on the way.
So this is one of those that's
Let's
that
see how
pin is
aggressive it
really
becomes out
tough
of the sand.
because you're hitting such a long iron into it. Ooh, almost dunked it.
How about this birdie putt?
You're hitting such a long iron
That
into
one
it.
goes in, the fourth
It's
birdie of the
it's
round.
really difficult to stop anywhere near the hole.
He's feeling it.
All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th.
We're gonna try to get to a full shot here. Cause this hole always, like, I'll birdie it probably half the time, but the other half
Here
it's a
the golf
struggle
laps around the course.
because it's such
Let's
a
go
tough
down to Henning.
pin to get close when you can't,
Oh, I'd say roughly 120.
you know, hit
here.
a full shot or anything like that. I don't know where this is gonna take. I think it's gonna go right, so off of that lie. Well, definitely if you, wow. I didn't think I swung it that bad, Jesus.
That one will not settle on the green.
Blame the caddy.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. Needs this one in order not to drop a shot.
Well, laying up didn't work, did it?
Before we move on, we take a look at the leaderboard, and he is in second. We've reached the closing hole of the opening.
It's always the
9.
case
It's
in
a
real
par
life. It's
4.
like, all right, well, you know, usually I go
Wow,
for this,
that's
and
an incredible drive.
I don't have a good chance for a birdie
This shot
or
is
whatever.
about
Struggle for the par. Let me
130
lay up, and
yards
it's a
from the
struggle
hole.
anyway. So it's like, oh, what was the
And
point?
just one shot back.
Damn it. Pull. I mean,
This is
it
pitch
levels
and
itself
wedge on
out,
the
but
way.
they're gonna be short every
Hey,
time
what
you
do
do
see
that.
in this putt?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Ah, I knew it was a little bit more than what I was
Pacing
putting
is
on
such
that.
an important
Don't know how they
part
went
of
so
putting.
far by,
It was
but
off right there.
I guess it was downhill
7
right
feet
after
from
the
here.
hole.
Wow,
Gets
you
par,
hit
though.
an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer.
The approach shot was really
Couple
good. It
off
was the
lead,
first
they
putt,
can't
you
afford to
fucking
miss
idiot.
those birdie opportunities.
Okay, that's not bad.
That was such a
I was
pure
gonna say this
swing.
tee shot really needs to be good, or else you're in a bunker and can't go for it.
No, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
I love how that's the perfect swing. The one
This
that's the
one
most
could work
crooked.
out perfectly.
Oh my god, almost worked out really good.
On the green in 2. How about that?
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Oh wow, that
I
just
thought
died
that was
left.
going down.
That was weird.
This putt left for birdie.
That was really weird.
Let's get a quick glance of the leaderboard. And yes, Lydia Ko is at the top.
We have a par 4 on this one.
Ooh. Alright, worked out.
Standing over his second shot. Two
What do we
strokes
have?
off
An
the
8
lead.
iron? Ah,
Luke, that's a swing only a mother could
how
love.
in the hell am I
Yes, next one from the beach.
hitting it this bad? Wow,
And on the green now, but a bit of
a
work
lot of
left to
roll
do.
on that one.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this part.
Well, this one starts out pretty straight and takes a little turn to the right as it nears.
I
the
really want to get that, you know, hole a 50 footer.
Well,
'Cause I only
number
need
two now
one.
Coming off for par. Chance to pipe one up the middle.
Luckily, it evened itself out again.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Really?
A bit too much pace on that one.
No, the Open doesn't do anything unless it's almost
Down she goes.
9%, 8 to 9%. It doesn't actually do anything
Just
to
2 shots
it.
back after that
So that
hole.
one literally just broke that much right off the bat.
Next up is this 2-shot hole. Oh,
Hold
that's
that.
piped. That's heading down the runway. Lining up from around 160 yards. Only 2 shots off the pace.
9-iron run a little bit, so we'll just take that. And unfortunately, it went
It's fair to say that
good
that
bit
approach didn't
left.
hit the mark.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke.
Wow,
this
what
is
the
a
hell?
surprise missing this one.
That was such a strange
Spotted about 7 feet to the
tie
hole.
spinner from all the other ones.
Important par
It
save.
literally, I don't think it left the ground.
Now -7 for the round. Par 3, hole number
Yeah.
14.
Just don't feel, I don't know, yeah, I feel really weird. So, I'm surprised I'm even 7 under, to be honest, especially considering my swing right now.
Sitting up here with a very long putt.
44, we made these. We
Yeah,
make
that's a
these,
good
you know.
line, that one.
I told you, we make these.
Oh, what a bonus. And that will take him to 8 under.
Man, we should be like 14 under right now.
On the 15th.
With how bad we've been
Birdie for
swinging it.
last, looking to add another one.
That is going to work. Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. Just one stroke.
Wow,
off the
okay.
lead. Not
The
super
lie
tight,
did
but
hardly
makeable
anything.
putt.
I mean,
On the green,
hardly
but some
anything.
work to do.
And that broke
Ooh,
left
that was
when everything was
close.
going to the right. Alright.
And that putt drops. and
Thank
we
you,
move
guys.
on to the next. Let's check out the 16th.
Your game's
It's
broken,
par
by the way.
4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
I did, and it didn't work out for me.
What
Never mind, it did.
happened there?
Go,
Wasn't sure
get down the
that was
fucking
right
hill.
play off the tee, but boy, was I wrong. Now an eagle putt.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Absolutely
Jackass.
sets himself up for an eagle.
I ain't
on
making
this
it,
hole.
but hopefully I get somewhere near it.
That was close.
Alright, that's better than I thought I'd do.
This putt, and we'll have a new co-leader.
No, of course.
I'm
Of
not
course.
Sure what he saw on that one. Ooh,
Of course that
was
hardly
tough
broke at
one.
all.
Putting for eagle and
Whatever, man.
walking away with a par. Now to 17, a par 4. That was really well played. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
I knew I closed it. My hands are just not feeling right.
Trying to get to 9 under par.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh,
This one starting to break to the right. This putt from 4 feet.
A good look at par here.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. Time for the tee shot at 18.
well, it's par 5, so we should at least tie for the lead, hopefully. God damn it.
I think this one will find the fairway. quite
I
easily.
think it's probably because I haven't worked out yet. In the past, like, 2 months, I've been playing this after working out. And,
This one's right of the green.
oh, I got really lucky with that bounce, didn't I?
Another shot
Really
on the
lucky with that
green.
bounce.
We've seen that a lot today.
Another green in regulation. This
That's an
is
eagle.
Absolute clinic.
Eagle on the
Talk
first,
about
eagle on the
finishing in
last.
Style. An eagle to close it out.
We'll go fast. We're probably not in the lead. We're probably, alright, we'll just round complete since it's not going to, I don't know, the game's bugging out right now.
Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round one, and he
Oh, we're in
finds
the lead.
himself
All
in
right.
first place.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does
Getting
give
really
you a
weird
little
sounds
boost
as
in
well.
Confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon.
I don't care. Filling those shirts out nicely, you know.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We've reached round two of the Legacy Invitational. Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you back with us. And Rich, as we dig into this second
Into the
round,
bunker.
our featured player is leading the pack as the
Shit.
round begins.
Well, we aren't gonna eagle this one.
He's got a one-stroke lead heading into this round, and it'll be fun to watch to see if he can't hold off the Nerves and the rest of the pack to claim victory.
Did I hit the bank?
Okay,
No.
out of the sand. Not sure if it's going to be enough, though.
This is his third.
I was like, oh no, I thought I avoided that bank. The pitch is a little bit easier to control than the chip when it comes to how much they roll out.
Looking good, will it?
So
That's the way you start a round. An opening
hit the
hole
pitch
birdie.
from there instead of a chip.
Sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Updating the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Lydia Ko is in second place. Let's go to the par 3 second.
That win with a pitching wedge, you think? We'll do this. A little pull.
Going with pitching wedge.
Perfect
here.
distance though.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
Wasn't pulled.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Wow, it was dead straight
This one's
apparently.
going to be going left to right.
Nope. Did not go left or right,
Our
went dead
featured
straight.
player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole. This looks like a really strong tee shot.
I'll tell you what though, I wish they had, because I go to the store every day to see if they have any
Coming
cool
right into his melon.
things in the shop. And the past like month and a half, they've literally had nothing cool.
That's a great
Like all their
position to
shirts
be
are
in after that
very
approach.
like either
Putt
stuff
goes in and that cushion
either
is
stuff that look
getting
exactly
wider.
like I already have, or just
Setting the tone
really
early
bland
in this round.
clothing.
Let's see what
They
happens
have
here on
had no
Good
new
birdie
golf
on the
balls
last.
that are
What's in
cool.
store now?
Nothing. I don't
Looks
care
like
about
a
the
similar
packs that they
approach
have
to
for
yesterday,
WWE or
Rich.
Had a good result here
basketball.
yesterday.
I don't care about
Conjure
those.
up some more of those good thoughts.
But you know what I would get? If they had my grips,
Okay, one extra club.
That
I
will
would get
definitely
those.
work. Now this putt for birdie.
I have the
Boy, you gotta
extra
love
small
this start.
Jumbo
That is
Max.
definitely a confidence
grips.
builder.
This hole is a par 3.
I would get those if they had them in the shop. Ah. Held it open.
Chosen the
It's
7-iron.
really not going to work out
What
apparently.
happened there?
Yeah, Wynn took that one offline in a hurry.
No, I just had it open like a mile.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
Actually, a really good chip. I just hit it too
Yeah.
hard. Par it though.
Holding steady in first
Um,
place after that one. As we move
I
to
tell
the
you though,
sixth
I
hole,
love those
it's a
grips.
par 4.
I think I hit driver here with the win.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty.
The only thing that sucks though, when you have different grips like that, if like let's say I wanted to go back and get fitted for because I have,
Outstanding approach shot.
I went and got fitted,
Chance for a birdie if this goes down.
what,
Nice one.
like
Fourth birdie of the day.
March, I think, of last year.
This week with that wand.
And nothing changed when it comes to my driver, hybrids, putter, wedges. I changed my irons. And I just changed the heads of them. Because like I said, I had one length, and I guess I changed the shaft lengths a little bit
What does this look like?
in certain ones.
Long, it's uphill.
Uphill 21, wind's helping a lot. But I had the one length because I couldn't really hit a 5 or a 6 iron well at all. And I was like, maybe it's because they just feel really long to me. Because like I said, I'm a shorter guy. I'm like almost 5'6". You know, I'm not even 5'6", so really short. And that seemed to work. Like I was able to hit the 5 and 6 iron pretty well, but my ball flight was extremely low. And you know, I didn't know this, but the one length were already delofted, and I delofted them even more with my swing. So my 7 iron, I was hitting basically the distance that I'd be hitting a 5 iron, but it was, you know, really low ball flight. So I tried out a lot of different irons. Man, that went way left. For such a short shot, I didn't think the wind was gonna hit it so much, but it did.
Surely it's going to.
Another birdie. That's 6 now.
And the ones that not only felt the best but performed the best for me were the Titleists. What were they, T150s or whatever? I hate that when you get fitted, I think just about all the things you go through, they always have like some of the newest stuff, and I'm like, I don't care about newest stuff. Like, I wish you could do a few years older, so you don't have to spend so much damn money, you know? But whatever. But that's what I changed there, and then in the
perfect wind swing.
we kept the 5 iron the same length, but I think slightly shortened each club up to the 5 iron. We kept the same, slightly shortened the 6 iron, or something like that, or maybe it was something where the wedges all the way up to the 7 iron were now the proper length, because I didn't need those changed, you know. But when you do get fitted, like, they don't have the grips. You know, they just have normal grips that are on the clubs. Well, I can't go for that. So it's like, if I go get fitted, again, for like something I kind of need is, I need a new loft wedge. I do. And I need a new loft wedge because...
Well, you don't see this all the time. Going with driver
oh,
from
that's
the
in the
fairway.
sand. So I hit a lot of flop shots, and you know, with how close I am to a lot of the greens, honestly, you can almost hit this one full. At least at my course.
Bit of a coordinate miscalculation from the sand there.
I use my loft wedge a lot.
Group, what do you see?
And it's probably, how old am I? I'll be 31 in 4 days. I've probably had that loft wedge since I was 14 or 15. I've never had it sharpened, and the lie angle, or the bounce on it, is 7 degrees. And with how much I flop, I need the bounce to be like 10, 12 degrees. And I flop really, really well for only a 7-degree bounce, you know. But I would love to... Oh, man, that was that short. That's weird. I would love to be able to try wedges out and everything, and unfortunately, like when you go to places like Dick's Sporting Goods, at least the one near me really sucks, or at least the last time I went there they did, because the person doing stuff doesn't really know a lot. They just work there. When you get fitted, they are passionate about what they're doing, you know. But I need to get a new loft wedge, and because it's crazy when I hit when I hit a full loft wedge, which apparently is 110 yards, but when I go for like 100 yard, which is mostly a full one, it hits and it'll still go around 8 to 10 feet past its divot. Like, I don't really spin stuff back with my loft wedge, and I think it's because it's so old, you know, the grooves aren't really doing anything.
Nice birdie back there.
And when I'm doing flops and stuff like that, I think it'd just be easier if I got one with more bounce on it, you know. Now, I don't really know all that much about bounce. I was just talking with a guy I was playing with that knew a lot about it. And he was surprised because I was hitting flop shots. Wow, that's short. I was hitting really good flop shots all that day, and he asked me, what's the bounce on your club? And I was like, 7. He was like, really? That's really low for how good you're hitting these flop shots.
This 14th hole is a par 3.
And I don't really use it out of the bunker. I just use my sand wedge. I think from what I remember, you don't want a lot of bounce in the sand. I can't remember, though. I could be very wrong about that, so don't take my word on that one.
Building upon his lead, hole after hole. Still in the lead now after that hole.
And then I would love to just see what I could do with other drivers, but like I said, when it comes to my grips, I don't want to hit other drivers without that grip because it's such a different feeling. And for me, feeling is so much of the swing, you know, with how comfortable I feel holding that club.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
Not very.
Just the slightest bit of break, and it's moving.
And now that I have like the mini driver, I don't need to get like a 3 or 5 wood or anything like that. I have my 3 hybrid, my 4 hybrid mini driver, and that's a perfect, for me, that's a very good gap. I'm going to go for it. If I get in this bunker, awesome. If I don't, oh well. And I'm not. Just don't go all the way down. Shit. And right now the mini driver's working perfect. I will say, up 3 feet. Holy shit. So what do I need to go? Oh, this is 100%. I can't get this to the hole unless I overpower it, which I guess we're gonna have to do. Only 1.8. It doesn't even get up that slope. Well, I got fucked there.
On the green, but a long way away.
Par this one twice in a row because, well, almost birdied it, but.
Here's a par putt.
But the mini driver, it's so funny. If I have a stiff flex on it, I have a stiff for everything. But with the mini driver, it feels like it's a senior flex because the weight of the head is a lot more than what I'm used to. And it's just, you know, got to get used to it. I'm going to hit a fade into this one to try and kill that weight. Well, it's uphill. We can use, actually, you know, we can use this to our advantage. We hit it perfect.
3-iron.
Oh, it really is that short? Still worked out pretty good, but
All right, the putter can come out now.
that's very
You're
strange that it was
there.
that short.
What can you tell us about the putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Oh.
Don't you just love a big...
But it does
break
have,
from
you know, the
left to
weights on the
right
head and
started
everything. You can change them out,
perfectly
flip
online?
them. But they're in
After
the
our featured
correct
player
spots
is in
right
first
now.
place. We close out the back 9 with a par 5.
I'm wondering if he's going to attack this hole.
Okay.
Reach for
If I'm in the
par
rough,
five,
no,
extend
but
that
yeah.
lead.
Let's go down to
4-iron uphill
This
into the
one's
wind.
around 210.
Hit it perfect. That's over the green. Damn, that wind just didn't do anything, I guess. Well, it didn't do anything to really stop it. Put this tie spinner up here.
4 feet to the cup.
That's a minus 23. 59. We are 6 shots in the lead. We had a 13 under round.
The second round is in the books, and when you see the leaderboard, they are in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon. Oh, what did I get all these for? Oh, daily quest. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead. I am stopping now, but I'm gonna splice the third and fourth round into this so that it's all in one video. And then the next career mode is gonna be the major, and I'm undecided if I want to do record one made putt from 50. Well, if I get that, I don't really care about it. I get the reach. Yeah, I don't even play with hybrids. Hybrids in the game really don't help you. To me, they feel so weird. 4 eagles, like, come on. In a single round. It says 3 of 4, but no. Part 3, finish 5 rounds of ranked matchmaking, Divot Derby, Top Golf. At least it's just finish 5 rounds. That's an easy one. And you get an Evo tool and a nice Adidas shirt. That's the knockdown thing. And then this is the warming up 3, 4, and too hot to handle. So this one's super easy. This one will be super easy. It's just this one, getting the 4 eagles in a single round. That's so stupid. But we do all these. 2 of them are super easy. This one's difficult. When we do this, we get a lot of VC and 2 Evo tools. 6 more 400 yards or further. I don't know. I gotta figure out what course I can do that on and just do it. I need the 50-footer. Can't believe that last one wasn't 50 feet. This one's stupid. 3 albatross, 5 albatross. That one's just dumb. But shoot, when it comes to quests, we have the milestone, challenges, and the progression. I mean, we're so close to just finishing them all. Collections, we still have 5 more drivers. All you get are those things, though. 1 more wood. 3 more hybrids. I don't even know where I would get hybrids. 1 more iron. It's crazy to me that I haven't gotten that many irons. I guess drivers are more popular. 5 more wedges. 5 more putters. A lot of the putters I actually just bought in the store because they were funny. 2 more balls and you get this zebra birdie ball. It's pretty cool. Haven't even seen a Golf Club brand top. These are just these, which most of these, if you either buy them in the store or you get them through sponsors, which take literally 400 hours to complete one sponsor season, then you got weekly. So, yeah. Alright guys, so it's actually been a whole week. I wanted to get the last 2 rounds of this done. Like maybe the day after, something like that, but wasn't able to. So it's a week later. I could have honestly just uploaded the first 2 rounds, since it's not like we shot bad or anything. We actually did pretty well.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour
But
are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long
I don't know. I don't think,
FedEx Cup. We are back with the 3rd round of
at
the
least for
Legacy
me,
Invitational. Hi everyone,
I don't do crazy things often enough. Besides maybe play really good and then the next round play abysmal. Yeah, I'll do that once in a while.
For these players now, isn't it? 36
But
lead, you're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is gonna be fun.
Closed hurt me right there.
Going with driver off the deck here.
Oh, this is actually a really bad position. Definitely gonna flop this. Not as bad as I usually do. Real life, give me a flop over almost anything, and I'll get it up, like within 8 feet.
Okay, it's a par 3.
The game is a big old toss. All right, so pitch and wedge, it's 6 yards down, so it's playing 130. This obviously won't get there, so let's just go with this and bring it back to about right there. Wind really going to the right. Closed it.
This is pitching wedge.
Well, didn't need to aim it that far left if you're going to close it like that.
And down from here.
I think we just hit this full because it's really, really high up there. Yeah, it still didn't even get there.
6 feet to the cup.
But
trouble
par.
Early in this hole, but
Par's not bad.
Did
Did we birdie the first one?
Up and down there. Not a very difficult bunker shot, but nice to get it up and down nonetheless.
I can't remember. My memory's going, guys. I just turned 31, so memory's already starting to go.
Work nicely for him. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a
touchdown hill, but that's obviously
same spot as yesterday. Looking for the same result today.
Pull and close.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
All right, well, good thing I'm doing this before the new TGC Tours week. Hopefully, I'll fix that.
Setting up this putt 30
Pull
feet
by
from
then.
the cup.
What an absolutely
Don't need to fix the putting though.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
Don't need to fix that putting.
Things are still looking good for our featured player.
Oh yeah, played Friday. No, played Saturday. I went to the range on Friday because I'm really trying to work on my irons. Because they're the only thing in my game right now where if I did a tracker on strokes gained or strokes lost,
This shot from about 110 yards
downwind on this shot.
I think my irons would honestly, or wow, what? So the wind didn't do anything. Okay,
Henny, how
that's
tough
good
will
to
this
know.
putt be?
I really messed up that backswing.
Right to left here, I think.
See if the player can make this putt for
So
par.
driving, I would be right there either at
The leaderboard
0.0 or I'd be at strokes gained on driving, I think, because of all the holes that I use driver on my course, because I don't play enough other courses to really know. But my course is very narrow compared to a lot of others. I usually, out of an 18-hole round, of course, 4 holes par 3s, so 14 holes, and then of all of those holes, yeah, pulled the shit out of that, still made it. Out of the 14 holes, I used driver on 1, 2, 5, 11,
This par 4 hole.
13, 14, 15, and 18. So out of all those holes, yeah, 2 iron works here. Not if you do that.
That's a tough break.
Man, that's crazy. That was barely, it was open 2 degrees, wasn't it?
Wind is going
It went like
straight
20
at
yards
his back.
right. Whatever. Out of all of those holes, like, I'll be in a bad position because of my drive. Maybe one of those holes. Wow, that's unfortunate. Again, because I pull closed
Facing a
it.
little
But
up and down here to save the par.
good solid chip. Oh, I was gonna save the par. Why not a birdie?
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-4
Damn.
to me. That's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great.
All right, but yeah. Usually, like out of all of those holes, I might lose a stroke on one because of my drive. And oh my god, this stupid ass tree. Well, we can't make it anyway, so we'll just see if we can draw it around that tree. Nope, hit it directly. I mean, just hit it directly. You couldn't have hit it more solid.
The beach is not where you want to be right now.
Birdied this hole yesterday.
Wow, disaster hole.
Totally different circumstances today.
That is deep, deep rough.
This probably won't make it, but
Stroke of luck to get this
oh, it did. All right, we can still make the par.
John, give us a read on this putt.
Yeah, all right, we parred it.
Left to right.
Drive was good.
Drops for par.
Second shot was awful. Third shot was awful. Fourth shot was good.
He is up
Made
by
putt.
6.
Um,
And now teeing off on a par 4.
again, this is actually this one with the wind into us as much as it is. I think a driver, and then our second shot, I think we can actually play a spinner.
Okay,
Usually,
Eddie, what do you see down there?
oh, this is a full approach. Okay, I was gonna say usually we can't because of how close we are. Let's do this.
This one needs to sit.
Yeah, look at that. Almost too much spin.
With that wind, great shot there.
8 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love?
So yeah, my driving right now is really good.
Featured player
Out of
lights
tee
the way.
shots,
The
my par 3
leaderboard
tee
is
shots,
shaking out.
because you know it's
Currently in
all
first place.
irons, is where I would. Oh shit! Was where I would have my
That's a disappointing shot.
my whatever it is, your negative on
And
your
that one
strokes.
won't find the green.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Slightly downhill once it hits.
This
So,
one has a chance
oh my
to go.
god.
A par tap on this hole. Before we move on,
Whatever
to
the
next hole,
opposite
we
of
show you
strokes
that our
gained,
leader is
strokes
up by
lost. I mean,
6.
seems
An
too obvious,
opportunity
right?
Here with a par 5.
There we go. Got the driver
This
figured
one
out.
looking pretty good off the tee.
It's like I'll hit 2 out of the 4,
Andrew.
or maybe 3 out of the 4 greens on the par 3s, but this will probably go over. Okay, we get lucky. Got that with that backstop right there.
Absolutely love watching a player
But
be bold and be rewarded for
except for the like 3 weeks
Shot
ago,
there for eagle.
I'm nowhere near the hole. I'm like 30 to 60 feet away. Well, not 60, because the greens aren't humongous, but 30 to 50.
Well, there's no doubt this player is standing
Feet
on the tee
away.
sky high after making the eagle at the last. Wow, what a shot.
It's too far left. All right, we get away with it.
That dog will hunt.
I don't hunt, so it's not going to. It's a really good shot with a 4-iron.
That's going right.
Dude, it's as good as you could do.
Up on the dance floor?
Like, what are you
Could have
talking
been
about?
worse.
Of course. How did that break that much? I don't know. But yeah, that's
Maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole.
luckily my
Arrived at the 12th
short
par
game
three.
right now is really, really good. At least, you know, for, would you say an amateur or,
Well,
I don't know.
a little off the target with that one.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Ah.
Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make
I don't know,
this.
because on tour, when
Good
they
stuff
say
today,
amateur, they mean
especially the short
people
game
who
has
can
been
sometimes
really
still make the
sharp.
cut at the Masters, and I ain't doing
Nice
that,
little
so.
putt to hole, that one.
Um,
No movement up
an
there.
amateur when it
Leaderboard
comes
for
to,
this one.
you know, the,
And par 4 awaits at this next hole.
or maybe above amateur. My handicap's 2.3, a 2 for my course. I guess they say 2.3 because if you go to a different course, you're probably going to shoot worse. You're not familiar with it, stuff like that. So,
Second shot here
So,
on the
makes
13th
sense.
hole.
what do we have? An 8 iron. Got to get above that. Let's use 7 and choke it to get under that wind. Of course, we pull it, so it's going to go off the green. Yep.
Just a little off.
My
with the
wedges are really
accuracy
good
there.
right now. I'll
Looking to
have
find
the.
green.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Oh, not great. Should have had
Makes
it a
this,
little more
he'll
up
save
there.
his par. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This one.
I'll have the.
to
Uh,
the right.
And there's no movement on the
Well,
leaderboard.
how do you
after
say
that
it?
hole.
occasional. You know, I
The tee here, the par 3 14th.
aimed it wrong, or maybe a slight pull or a push with a wedge, but usually I'm still on the green. I don't miss many greens with a wedge shot unless my distances are really wrong. Pitching wedge with this, so we're just going to go back a little bit here. Of course I pulled it.
Chosen the pitching. wedge
Great.
here.
Wonderfully played, fought against
Couldn't be
the
much better,
wind.
really, even though I
And
pulled
Henny,
it.
what's he looking
And
at
it never
for
broke, and then went
This
to the
one
right
goes-
at the
he's
end.
got around 9
Awesome.
feet.
Thanks, game.
That was
It
a
breaks left the
sensational
for the
approach.
first half,
Gotta
and
feel
then it's
like
dead
an opportunity
Oh,
straight.
was lost.
It goes dead straight and then
Okay,
goes to the
Holmes
right.
steady on the leaderboard
Thank you.
after that hole.
Time for the tee shot at 15.
Closed it.
I don't know about this one.
Yeah, it's too far. Damn it.
Oh, it just barely snuck into the
Putting
first
has
cut.
been really good though. Putting's been really good. I had 1 3-putt Friday, but it was a 60-footer for an eagle, and I was worried about blowing it by. And I left it like 8 feet short, and it was still a really tough putt because the first putt that was 60 feet
Birdie
was
would look really nice on the scorecard.
you had to go over.
Ah, this one is looking
Yes.
good.
You had to go up and over 2 different little mounds, and then the last bit was downhill, so I was worried about blowing it by. Left it way short. And then the next putt, it was a good putt, I just didn't hit it quite hard enough, and it was
As we head
just
to the
a
next
touch
hole,
short to
our
the
featured
left,
player
whereas
is ahead
if
by
I would hit it
8
hard enough to
shots.
go a foot past, it would have went in. Unfortunate, I mean, I still parred it, but I had an eagle putt, you know,
Par
and
4.
walked off with a
How
par.
is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it
I got
and
lucky
extend
with
this
that
lead?
eagle putt, too, because
Oh, flex on that try.
I hit the drive on the par 5 last
This was
hole.
an intentional
Great
play,
drive.
and I love it.
This one will have to travel pretty far to get to the bottom of the cup.
Unfortunately, it didn't go
Opportunity
quite
here,
far
good-looking
enough
putt.
to be past a tree that is in the way. Whereas if I'm 2 yards short of where I am, absolutely perfect. I can just go at it with my 4 hybrid.
Who would have thought that
But I
would
have to be like another 10 yards
And
further
after that hole, our featured player is
to
still
be
atop
past the
the
tree
leaderboard.
and be able to use like an 8 iron, or in this case a 7 because the pin was in the back.
Now teeing off on this
But
par
I was
4.
206 out, and I had like a 1 yard
That's a good one to build momentum
thing
on.
because I can't really cut my shots. I can't fade them at all
He's gonna gain some
unless
extra
it's my
yardage
driver,
here. It's a downbreak.
because I have such a strong grip, and so I have to start this in a hazard left of the green.
Really control
And
the flight
if
there
it doesn't
nicely
come
with the
back,
wind.
you know, it's in a hazard, obviously, and I have to basically just re-hit from where I am because it doesn't cross anything going there.
Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's
Or I
got
guess
the
I could
lead.
technically
The 18th and final hole is a par
place it
5.
down there because it's a red stake hazard.
This
But
will play nicely.
no, I can't because yeah, it would never cross. No, yeah, I have to re-hit. But pull. No, that was perfect. Okay. Ooh, yeah, it was perfect. Oh, come back for okay.
Another green and reg.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is
some eagles on
dominating.
this course.
Now that
So
is the way
3
to finish
on
off
in a
round
single
for
round. That really
Eagle
sucks.
and 18. 3 rounds in the books, and
Leading
we're
by
set
10.
up for a traumatic
But
finish tomorrow.
Always good
And
to
I
be
hit my
out
4 hybrid because a 5 iron gets me to 210. But I'm worried about not carrying certain things, and I draw my irons. Like that's a guarantee is I draw my irons. With my hybrids, I actually hit dead straight most of the time.
And we'll see you next time.
So I said screw it. I go for it. I'm 3 over right now. I'm like, if I birdie it, I get to 2. Apart, I stay at 3. Bogeys 4. So it's not the worst thing. You know, I'm staying within my handicap. And, you know, still playing pretty well. I've had 2 birdies on the day and 5 bogeys. So 3 over. I hit my 4 hybrid because that goes 220. But I'm more confident in carrying everything, even if it's a little long. And so I hit it perfect, but it's literally 2 yards too far right. Goes through the tree, does clip a limb a little bit, but still carries far enough to get on the front of the green for a 60-foot eagle putt. I was thinking this is either in that little pond before the green, or it shot like left or something into the hazard, but it went straight and on the green. Wow, look at that lag.
Let's get down to the
Lag.
first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch
Wow,
him
that
in
was
this
weird.
final round. Let's pick up the action. That is gonna work.
Oh god.
Second shot here on the
Luckily,
first.
like I said, I have a draw. And it hit it perfect, but it just stayed out to the right a little bit, but that's fine. It was a safe shot, and you got an eagle putt. I wish this counted for that 4 eagles in a round.
Pretty sure.
Well, didn't matter, because that was insanely off. Wow.
This for a birdie.
The putt goes in, and our featured player extends the lead.
Oh, and look at that birdie at the first. 18 under par today, still in play.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place.
Yeah, I don't see a change coming for that one. No, it's not quite enough. Because the wind will pretty much cancel out the downhill, I think.
That really
Not
sounded
quite.
pure.
Not quite.
Going with pitching wedge.
Still down the hill.
An opportunity to make birdie.
Wow. It was at 69. I can't quite remember what the thing is we have to go to.
Yeah, that was a lot to ask
Ah.
right there, but in good shape now.
Apparently a little bit more than that.
7 feet left. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. The tee shot at 3.
But yeah, overall a good round. The past 2 times I've played though at my course, so they'll pair you up with people
Good result here
to
yesterday.
try and
Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
keep congestion from happening.
Okay,
And I walk because I save $40 walking. It's insane how much the card is. And oh really? It broke.
Here's the par putt.
No, it was a dead straight putt because I aimed it right there. I just thought it was going more left.
No change atop the leaderboard. Featured player still out in front.
And
Look at the tee on
last
par
week,
4/4.
oh damn it, they paired me with 2 senior ladies. The 2 ladies in their 70s. I was walking, and we were still playing faster than the group of dudes in front of us with all carts. It was insane. And we even let another lady that was playing behind us, because she was waiting every shot, play with us. She was only playing 9. And we finally didn't stop waiting every single shot. But once she was done, we started waiting every shot again. So, another pull.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Ooh, yeah, that wind really hurt us.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
Are you serious with the shocking part?
I'm pretty sure he'll be happy to be back on the green. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt
Keeping the
10
pars on
feet
the
from
board, or
club.
keeping the bogeys off the board.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well, I like the look of the line here.
Ooh, okay. I didn't think I was going to get over that.
Second shot here on the 6th.
But yeah, and it's starting to get pretty hot. So that day it was dreadful. Having to be behind that group.
Okay,
And this time I was able to get a tee time just before 8 in the morning. And it's okay. It went in. I didn't think it was going to. And I knew they were going to pair me with somebody, because they always do. So at this point, I'm used to it.
11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially.
We've made our way to a par 5.
And there was a single with a cart. Seemed like a cool dude. And then there was a twosome with a cart. So, but apparently they were actually 10 minutes late for their original tee time. So, they were late. So I was like, if they're late by 10 minutes, I don't want them coming with us, because, that tells you something right there. Wow, we got lucky with that.
Navigated that bunker beautifully on that shot.
And we learn.
John, give us a read on this.
Oh, come on.
It's going right to left.
That one of the dudes, because I noticed he was wearing like moccasins or something, no glove, and he's using the other guy's clubs. So I noticed in the first hole, this guy's never played before. And this is not a course you want to play if you have never played a round of golf.
Here's a look at the ball in the fairway bunker.
Oh, this actually is not bad.
Challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
Is it? Is it?
7 feet to the cup. He gets that one to drop.
And so the first dude hits a pretty good shot in the fairway, really short.
Teeing off here at the 9th.
But it's still in the fairway, good shot. And the dude that's never played, I mean, I had to tell them, hey guys, you're gonna have to pick up a lot of his shots. Like, he can tee off and everything and hit, but if it's not a decent drive, you need to pick your ball up, and he needs to play it from where you are, his buddy, because people are already waiting, and we're only in the fairway of the first hole. Because I was like, pretty soon the dude's gonna come out and tell us, hey, you need to hurry up.
Nothing spectacular, but safe. 13 feet to the cup.
But the other dude that,
Wow,
why did that go left at the beginning? That was weird.
Here for par.
So the single, he was like, hey, I got to be done by 12, so I'm just going to jump ahead of you guys. And I'm like, that's cool. They've never played the course before, and the one guy's super new, so I got to stay with them, just show them where to go, where not to go, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, it's going to be a long day. Wow, that didn't get over.
Just off the fairway in the
That's a
first
surprise. And so the whole day I'm making sure we're not holding the guys behind us up, and just giving them both Oh, wow, that flew. I gotta realize this. See, it's funny because with the spinner, sometimes it flies its distance. Sometimes it's really short.
Looks like it breaks
And when
hard
it's
left to
short,
right.
really good putt. When it's short, I need to start looking at why it's short. Because that one, it wasn't really uphill, wasn't really downhill. The wind's not going to affect it. It's such a short, or it's such a low shot, and there was only like a 5-mile-an-hour wind. We're so far ahead. I just want to see if I can get over everything. We did, but I pulled it. Luckily, it stays in the light rough.
Second shot here on the 11th.
So, you know, I'm doing all that.
From the rough
And it's
too.
fine. I don't mind doing stuff like that. I like showing people,
13-footer coming up here.
you know, how to play that really don't know.
Fantastic today.
Wow, that just went dead left.
Fair bit distance
It was
by the
barely
hole.
doing anything,
And this putt coming up
but
for
went
his par.
2 feet left. That's weird.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player.
And it's like, I don't give them things that
Out the par 3, 12
you
hole.
should be getting lessons for. I just give them the, you know, the basic stuff. Because I'm, like I said, I'm not, like, crazy good or anything. The reason I'm good is because I'm decent at, you know, I can make a putt here and there, and I can scramble pretty well if I'm not hitting greens or I'm not hitting fairways.
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
I thought I had it out too far, but the last couple of putts have been going wildly either left or right. So I was like, I guess I'll give it a little bit more.
This hole's a tough two-shotter. A long
But it takes like, I want to say almost 4.5 hours to play. I mean, not horrible for one guy that's only been playing 5 months. The other guy who has never played a course and has only hit the range once or twice. Like, not awful. But the guy who's never played, you know, he stopped hitting a lot of shots in the last, like,
A lot of greens today.
5 or 6 holes. Because he was like, my shoulder's starting to hurt.
These ones right on 8 feet.
Crucial to save this par.
Saved our powers, baby.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Let's begin the 14th.
But, yeah. Really? That one I hit open.
Going with the pitching wedge
The
here.
one I move to the right,
Let's see if we can get
and
this
if
one
I miss
up
it
and
right,
down
it's going to be really... That's the one I miss right. Okay. Okay, whatever. Awful. Alright, I don't think we'll be saving par from here.
Good mid-range
Oh, we
putt this
could.
one.
Actually, it's not that hard of a
18-footer.
putt.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's going down
Nah.
the hill and to the right.
Well, this is our first bogey.
The old-fashioned hammer hands.
Well, at least in
Any
the
putt
2
stats.
rounds.
Bogey putt coming up here.
Yeah, I don't really know how that went so
8
far
shots in
past the
front.
hole. I didn't hit it that hard. But
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
I swear, man, I cannot
Got
fix
about
that pole.
180 left to the hole.
I really need to just maybe respec and put more in swing
The
path.
club choice is a
How did that not go further left off of that?
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down.
I thought that was going to bounce dead left.
Needs this putt to save par. Moving along.
What a great feeling
Maybe
that
for
must
season
be.
2.
Seemingly an
which
insurmountable lead
starts
for this
next
player
week.
with just 4 to play.
Let's check out the 16th.
So,
It's
tomorrow.
a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Well, I got nothing to lose.
What a swing right
That
there.
was lucky, but this is unlucky. Like, what? Like, your
one
driver
green
hits the
side,
fairway
rough.
30 yards before the green, then hits the rough, then hits the fairway, then it's on the green. I understand it's on the green's on a downhill slope, but this thing rolled like 80 yards from where it landed. Because it landed where? So it rolled it landed 60 yards and then rolled. Like, what? I feel like that should have stopped
Our leader
way
has done it
sooner.
again.
Even I know it's downhill, but I don't think it ever
This
should have
putt
gotten
is
to
7
that
feet away.
downhill, the second
Here's a look
downhill
at the
slope.
way things stand. He is ahead by 8. The tee shot at 17.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Wow, what a swing.
Uphill 8, but the wind's helping, so we'll go with the 7. Again with the pull, but luckily
That's a
I
fantastic
moved it to
shot
the
by our
right.
leader.
Short because of the
What do you
pull,
see in this
unfortunately.
putt?
Veering ever so slightly right to left.
Yeah, dead straight
The
putt.
putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. He's made his way to 18 with the lead. Time to get it done.
Oh, okay. That works out. That power drive is
The
so,
shot
like,
in the 220-yard range.
I don't know. I honestly should probably bring the stinger back instead of the powered. Oh, wow, it's bad. Bad open. Almost worked out.
And if this chip
Instead of the
drops,
power drive,
he'll win
but-
the event.
Well, I'll win the event if I 8 putt.
That
Ooh.
just missed. The putt drops, and we have a champion at the Midwest Legacy Invitational.
Sensational performance on one of the strongest golf courses on the PGA
Yep,
Tour.
don't understand why this is a signature event, but okay. But it's the week before a major, and the week before a major right now is it's the truest championship or something. It's not like a big, it's not a huge event by any.
Well, that'll do it for
any
today,
means.
folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K.
Man, HB, please put out a patch addressing the lag, because this is insane. 1 by 9. I mean, good God, guys. Please address this, too. Literally every single person who's played career mode has complained about the sponsor progression. And I'm pretty sure out of 99% of people who play career mode, I play the most of it because I play 2 rounds minimum and then 4 rounds in signature and majors. Phone screen's quite long. We'll do this just to get it over with. But up next is the US Open. Next week in real life, or it'll be this week. Once I upload this video. It'll be the PGA Championship. But that's gonna end it for this one. Why doesn't it say we defeated Brooke Henderson? When, right here. It's like, you made me work for that win. I don't know, that was weird. As it says, our rival right now is Matt Fitzpatrick. Again, this is literally all we get is 20 VC. I don't care. But anyway, guys, that's where we're gonna end the career part for right now. Next time, it is the U.S. Open, and I'm not going to put it on max course difficulty because there were 2 holes in the PGA Championship course where you had to chip it in order to go to the next hole because you couldn't hold the green. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye.